Alright, hello everybody. Welcome back to Amnesia, Justine. Uh, Last time we did the kill everyone ending and collected all the notes and stuff. We only did the kill everyone ending because I couldn't figure out the first puzzle. But I looked it up and it is just stack up boxes. Unfortunately. That's all it is just stack shit up to climb up and reach the trap door. Hopefully it's not going to be as bad as I think it is, but we'll see. But yeah, I won't worry about getting all the collectibles and such.
It will serve no purpose to look for me, for this is a voice from the past. I bid you welcome to my cabinet of...
But yeah, we'll ignore that. The only real... well, no, because all of they were recordings, right? So they wouldn't have anything added to them. It would just be... yeah. Okay. Oh, wait. Actually, come to think of it. The one thing I read said that you needed this ladder. The other thing just said you needed to open the trap door and the ladder would drop down the way it did last time. Which is true? I don't know.
Whoever you are, if you could help me, I would be much obliged. Help me.
And the thing is, right, is like, it says to save them, which I think was the main reason why I couldn't figure this one out.
Can you hear me?
Because you don't actually do anything to save. Because it isn't save everyone. It seems to be just don't kill everyone, you know? And then the broken ladder. Oh, come on. Aha! So yeah, it's just don't kill them. Which is a little misleading. Unless that isn't what the actual achievement is. I know, I guess it does just say not a single... oh, no, I don't want to go back to me. I guess it doesn't say not a single victim died. It just says... or to save everyone, it just says not a single victim died, so... yeah, I guess that's not very misleading, as it turns out. Oh, hello. Ow. Okay, so now this is the priest. Nope, this room is pointless. Okay, so I mean, he survived. I didn't kill him anyway. Now, I did read this one, and I was going to put in the wrong ones again, because I was going to put in 1 and 4, because they were the 2 that we didn't use last time. But reading it, and it told me that it's 3 and 4 that save them, and that made me remember that the one thing there specified that, okay, grab that. Where was the slide in here? She always picked 2 that was facing the same direction. And that made me think on it, and it's like, oh, right, because I forgot about that entirely. Oh, crap, there we go. Okay, so there's slide 3. Slide 4 in here. Slide 4 in here, yeah. Because, yeah, I know which combination does it, but I just want to see if that's actually the case. So it's slide 4, which is facing the right. Slide 3 is also facing the right. 2 is facing the left. And 1, I guess, could be considered facing the left. But yeah, so it's 4 and 3. that you need to enter into this thing to save this guy.
Who are you? Who's there?
God, I hope that was right.
Look out for Justine. That's stupid. She'll still be close.
Alright, so clearly he's released. And oh, and also I just noticed that we didn't actually spawn the first dude. I guess because we didn't go into the cell that was required. Okay. So just gotta wait for this guy. There he is. Now once again, this guy is pretty slow. I probably could get past him. Just like sprinting, but all these boxes in here make it fairly narrow. So I didn't really want to try it. Oh well, that's looking a lot faster. And now this part we should be able to fucking just fly through, right? Because we just need to go get the lever, open the door, close the door behind us, and now this time we know that the cog is to the right. So like, we can very quickly go and do that, and he may, depending on how fast he gets to the door, because I feel like it took him a while to start beating on the door. You know, like, I feel like he didn't start being on the door right away, but I don't know if that's just because it takes him a while to start doing it, or because I hadn't grabbed the cog yet. Because it was, yeah, there it goes. So I'm assuming it has to do with us getting the cog through here. Because, yeah, he's definitely going for it now. Go, cogs in. Yeah, so I have a feeling. I'm not going to say that the cog is guaranteed to take, or like it's going to take him that long to do it. Come on. Rotate better. Oh my god, he is in here. Oh my god. What the fuck am I supposed to do there then? Because, I mean, that took fucking forever to close the other door. Oh my god, are you serious? This is fucking stupid. That there's no checkpoints. What the fuck am I supposed to do there then? Like, it takes fucking forever to open these doors. And it takes forever to close dude's door. Like, maybe it was because I was sprinting or something. But this is fucking retarded that it's, fucking makes you completely restart. I know that it says death is permanent, you gotta restart, but like I didn't expect it to actually be true. Because I mean, that is not good game design. Not when you have this, especially not when you have this as the fucking intro. Like, if you could skip this, it would be fine. But the fact that you have to go through all of this, which I get it isn't a lot, but it's still way more.
Bienvenue. You are now listening to the sound
But I really don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. Open up. But yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do at that point though, because like I go over there, I close the thing, and then dude shows up and just fucking, like, he came right for me. Like, I don't know that, and he's faster than me, just like in the base game. So, like, what exactly am I supposed to do there? Like, was it just I was too slow turning the thing? Because I can't really do it any faster. Oh my god, I hate the doors that open towards me. So fucking stupid. I realize that, you know, there's plenty of doors in real life that you do have to open towards yourself, but I don't care.
Help me! Please, help me!
I don't think, I think that most of them should open away from me. But yeah, like, especially when, like, that seems to be, like, most likely to die spot, you know? I don't quite get it. If anything, and it's so far into it, you know? Like, it's the third dude. And like I said, I don't know how the fuck I'm supposed to do that better. I mean... And I mean, the thing I read is literally just like, hang on. Exit the room, head back out of the corridor, then head into the room opposite, place the cog, open the bar, pull the lever and pull it down, close the door. You'll be chased by a monster, but you should have plenty of time. Should you, though? I sure didn't feel like I had plenty of time. I felt like I, in fact, had no time to fucking do that. Or to get that second door open. And I mean, I only wasted like, what, maybe 2 seconds when I didn't get to the lever or the right wheel thing properly, because I, for some reason, thought it was on the left, not the right. So that dude's definitely the one who's dying, by the way. Like, he ain't surviving. What is this one? This one should be slide 4.
Who are you? Who's there?
Slide 4. 3 is in... Is 3 in here? No, each slide is in these rooms, so 3 must be this one. Must be this one over here. Yeah.
Thick, twisted. Look out for Justine.
Alright. Now, I am just going to try and rush past this guy this time. I mean, if I die again, obviously that'll suck. But... I'm hoping that I can make it past. Alright, well I made it. So that's good, that I don't need to wait on him. Yeah, yeah. Okay, let's close that door. That one. Because, yeah, I don't really feel like I could do this part. Whoops. Any faster. So, I mean, I really don't know. And then, like, he'll probably start beating on the door right about now. Yeah. So, I mean, when he starts beating on the door is clearly time. because I don't think for a second that's coincidence. That he beats on the door that quickly. God. Hopefully that did it. Whew. Good Lord. Yeah, that guy's definitely dying next time. Like, that's gonna be the one I don't save. In fact, I'll save the priest and that's it. I only need one person to survive, and he's guaranteed the easiest one. Or the least annoying to save, because the first guy, I can very easily kill him. Obviously. And that'll get me through that part faster. And then the, and then I'll save the priest, and then, yeah, this guy I'm just gonna run past. Alright. So let's see. I mean, so far this doesn't seem... To be fair, I'm not reading the walls all that much, but... The skinless one is waking? Okay. Creepy. Weird. But whatever. Oh my god, you move so slow. I am emerging. I mean, the writing... No, that still says entertainment, though. My darlings, so, I mean... I may just be seeing different ones. The inside, yeah, these are... I'm pretty sure are all the same.
And so it comes to an end. Now that you've seen what you truly are, you are able to go on to face eternity without fear, without doubt.
I wonder. No. I mean, that makes the most sense, right? If I can't do those ones, then do the other one. Ugh. So, does it just not matter? Nah, I just feel like I'm playing catch with myself. Okay, hang on, let's see. Go do, I just wait until, okay. So yeah, you can't even do anything at this first. So I mean, it's not a bad little fan-made thing by any means, but it could definitely use a couple of easy improvements. One is is checkpoint as you enter each area. Obviously, that's a fairly obvious one that I don't know why they didn't do it. And two, make saving the people make a difference. Like, I was expecting an actual different ending here. Now, the ending past this might be different, but... Like, the fact that you just walk into that room and it's the exact same thing.
This was the best one yet. So elaborate. It's just too much. Enough of this. Get up, Justine.
Well done, child. Great. You have saved us time. Open the door.
It's already locked, but you can never be too certain.
Okay. But why would we...
They can't hurt me anymore. I really should keep this door locked.
So I saved them, but it
Mademoiselle
didn't
Justine,
count.
are you down there? Is everything
Is that really the
alright?
only difference?
Of course, Clarice, I'm quite all right. Is everything ready for tonight?
Yes, the goose is ready any minute now. The guests should be arriving within the hour. Did I hear voices from downstairs?
I certainly hope not.
Oh, silly me.
Yes, silly Clarice.
And really, that's it? That's the difference between those two endings? That's not much of a difference, if I'm being honest. Like, there really was barely any difference to that. Alright, well, I mean, let's get the third ending just because. I mean, if that's the only difference there, because I mean, it's like, oh, you can let us out now, but then you don't. You still just close the door behind you and then lock the other one behind you. I mean, I don't understand the point of it, or the point of even saying that it's different endings. Like, why? Like, I can understand having the option to save people and whatnot, but in a lot of games they're like, oh, the choices don't really matter. And this, it literally doesn't, because they're still trapped in the basement at the end. Have I mentioned how much I dislike how when games make you spin the stick to spin stuff? It's very annoying. But yeah, like I said, we'll run through this real quick. I'm just gonna murder this first dude. Fuck him. So that I can get the ladder down. And then we can just be done with this part immediately. The priest I'll save, and then the other dude, I'm just, once again, he's gonna get fucked, because it's just not worth it to try and save him.
Whoever you are, if you could help me, I would be much obliged. Please be reasonable. You don't have to do this.
Now, does holding it down do it, or do I have to keep? Okay, no, it looks like I have to keep. There we go. Oh no! All the dramatic music. To be fair, stacking the barrels may be just as fast as that. Bummer for you, buddy. Alright. But yeah, I guess I'll do my little review while I go over this. But yeah, it's fine for a quick playthrough. The fact that there's no checkpoints is not good. It does not add to the game, mainly because of the intro. Like, if the game started and you were just in the cell, but the fact that you have like the whole groggy wake up thing, it kind of like it does definitely make it worse. I also understand that, like, you know, you're running through this and you're that person, and the lithium, you know, makes you lose your memory until the end there, and then you get it back. I'm assuming it's lithium because I've read one of these loading screens said something about lithium. So I mean, like, that's kind of like a neat thing, but at the same time, it means that no matter what you do, all of the phonographs, like all of the dialogue, remains the same up until the end of the game.
Who's there?
And then there's basically no difference between the endings. Like, granted, we haven't done this one yet, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume that there's basically no difference in the ending. Because I don't really see how there could be, you know?
Look out for Justine.
Yeah, that demon. Oh, whoops, don't know why I'm going that way. But yeah, it's it could definitely, once again, be expanded upon. I mean, just having the endings be somewhat different, like actually different from each other, would have been nice. Because at this point, they're way too similar. Like, way too similar. It like that was so incredibly disappointing. For how little that changed. I mean, she even says, "Oh, this was the best one ever," in both of them. In both endings, like, "Oh, this one was great," and it's like, but I mean, I don't know. It just seems like there's a little bit of like inconsistency in Justine's personality type, you know? Where, you know, the one where everyone dies is just as good as the one where everyone lives. But yeah, I don't know. It's, I mean, that's really all there is to say. I mean, it was a fan-made thing, and it's like a quick, I mean, the first run through there was, I think, almost an hour. I don't think it quite made it. But it was almost an hour, and we got, like, all the collectibles and shit, so... Go. Fed to the monster. Although it doesn't sound like the monster went after him this time. Which is interesting. I mean, at least I know the first guy died. But the monster didn't go after dude this time, which is weird. Like, that's very weird. Does that mean he survived? Like, did the cop just survive that? I mean, it's fine because I guaranteed the first guy didn't survive. So I still get the third ending, but like, that's very weird that it didn't go after it. And I would be curious if that would count as him surviving. Because, like, it was very clear that he died last time. But this time, it would also seem fairly clear that he didn't, so. But yeah, so, basically, all in all, good game. Intro, groggy wake up, not good. You need to be able to just start the game and go, because it is a short game. And you have the phonograph there, because that's the other thing, right? You have the groggy wake up. And then you have the phonograph that you also have to start playing. Now, granted, as you saw here a couple times, you don't have to listen to the phonograph. But if it's your first playthrough, you're going to listen to the phonograph. So either have the phonograph playing as you're waking up, or just remove the wake up. Or have it be way shorter. And then, obviously checkpoints. And then this part. Walking through that corridor. Just, no. Make it a shorter corridor. There's no point in making us walk through that corridor. And then, like I said, the endings just need to be actually different from each other. I mean, like, if the saving one had somebody, like, toss something in that was strong enough to actually block up the gears and stop the wall. Like, if you kill everyone, the walls just close in and kill you. Now, once again, that kind of goes against the whole you're doing this to yourself and recording it, because all the recordings are talking to yourself and whatnot. But just something needs to be different in order to justify different endings. Now, if there wasn't the achievements, I would say that's fine. I mean, saving everyone or killing everyone, and then having more or less the same ending. it'd be fine. The fact that like the achievements may be the only reason why it even makes a difference to me. Um, but yeah, there just doesn't seem to be any changes based on it, based on whether or not you let somebody live. And not to mention the first guy and the third guy, like the priest, you hear what sounds like him being released, and he even thanks you, which just leads me to believe that he was released. But
This was
the other
best one
two,
yet.
even if you prevent,
So
like, don't kill
elaborate.
them or get
It's
them
just
killed,
too much.
um,
Enough of this. Get up, Justine.
God be praised. You have saved us, child.
It's already locked, but you can never be too certain.
okay. So I'm assuming the fact that, okay, so by the sounds of it, then
I
the
really
priest
should
is
keep this
guaranteed
door
to be the
locked.
one who talks. If you save everyone, the priest talks. And I'm assuming that if you let the priest die but save one of the other ones, they will
Of course,
talk.
Clarice, I'm quite all right. Is everything ready for tonight?
Yes, the goose is ready any minute now. The guests should be arriving within the hour. Did I hear voices from downstairs?
I certainly hope
So
not.
literally
Silly me.
these last two endings,
Yes,
there
silly
was nothing
Clarice.
different because I saved the priest and not the other two. Like, I'm assuming if I had saved one of the other two and not the priest, that they would have spoken there, because obviously that wouldn't have made much sense for the priest to still be the one who talked. But once again, that still just points out that, like, there was, like I said, there was zero difference between this ending and the last one. Like, literally zero difference. All the same shit was said. And there was barely any difference between the kill everyone and save everyone endings. So, I mean, it's just, I don't. It's fine. It's a fine little game. If it was longer, like I realize I'm really harping on this, but there isn't really a whole lot else to talk about in it. I mean, like the turning the things to save the guy at the end there, you could have probably used a little more time to do that. Because, like, I don't know how close I was to dying when I actually made it through the second time there, but the first time, I feel like I went relatively quickly. Like, I barely waste, like I said, I think a couple seconds of me making, like, checking to make sure that I was getting the right um, turny thing, I feel is all that I lost, and I still died because the guy was faster than me and everything. So I feel like you could either use a little more time to get through. This is just the voice talent from the base game because none of those people were in the game. Um, but yeah, other than that, I can't really say that there was a an actual gameplay thing that I had a problem with. I mean, everything. I don't like the stacking stuff in physics games like this in order to do things. So I feel like they could have like used the broken ladder to climb up onto the thing to get that and then had some other way and maybe actually save the guy instead of just not killing him. Because that's all you did. Like, you didn't save the first guy. You just didn't kill him. When you left, he was still strapped to the table with a spike dangling over his chest. I mean, and same with the third guy. Like, yeah, you closed the door to stop the monster from eating him, but he's still hooked up in that room with nowhere to go. Like, you didn't do anything to free him. Um, but yeah, like, if it was a longer game, I would be much more annoyed at how similar the endings were. The fact that we did the first ending in less than an hour and then the next two in even less time. And I failed once in the third of like 4 sections. I think there's only 4 sections, right? I think. Um, and still managed to do it in less time. So, I mean, if it was longer, it'd be more annoying. The fact that it isn't, it's fine. Like, I have like I said, I'm harping on it. Realistically, I don't have a problem with it. It would have been nice, but for what it was fine. But next week we'll play something else. I don't know what yet. I mean, I still want to like have something different in between each of the Amnesia games, but I don't think I currently have something else ready to go. So I may take a look through the Xbox store and see if there's another like detective game, short detective game that will or puzzle game to put in between before we get into the machine for pigs. So thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next time for more.